What up, y'all? It's your boy R to the A to the S. Yes, Rise here with People Calls the Blog. Today here to talk about the new film, When the Game Stands Tall. Film is basically a high school football film about a football team, Salle High School. This school had a winning record, undefeated record for a number of years, won over 150 some games. And basically, it takes off where in the beginning, basically they just finished the season, undefeated season. The seniors are about to, graduate and all that. And the next class is about to take over. Of course, there's a lot of pressure on keeping this winning streak up. And a lot of things happen. I'm not gonna spoil the movie, but a lot of things happen. A lot of tragic things happen within this movie, and most of the film is really all about how this football team deals with adversity, in their personal lives as well as adversity on the football field. The main character of this movie, I always pronounce his name wrong, but Jim Caviezel, the guy who played Jesus in The Passion of the Christ. He is the coach. I know we get this name wrong, but the head football coach is Bob Ladouceur. He basically is the brains behind the big winning streak, and he is facing a lot of pressure, of course, and trying to keep up this streak. But crazy thing about it is he's not really worried about the streak. This football team is a little bit different than a lot of football teams because their thing is not really all about winning. It's all about really building character. And if you can build character, these are the things that are really going to help you in life. New freshman team, well, not freshman team, but the new people are going to be seniors. See, a lot of them really don't get that, and they have to go through a lot of character building things for them to become a team again. He's married to, I believe her name is Dern, the woman off of Jurassic Park, the one who played Dr. Ellie Sattler. You know her, you see her. She plays his wife. The head football coach has a son who plays on the football team, and their relationship is not really that strong because the father puts football above everything. Now, best parts, I'll talk about the best parts, but the best part of the movie is definitely when it's on the field. A lot of great camera work, some hard-hitting hits, different angles. I mean, it was a very good football film in the sense of, building up the drama, giving you some intense moments. My favorite part, and this is again a minor spoiler, was they were playing the football team, and you can tell they were dog tired, and you could feel the acting in it. Like, man, they really look tired. And that's when you felt like, the intensity of the game, but as well as, the human side. So the football part, the football angles were very good. So I would say just for that, if you like football films, again, it's not no Friday Night Lights or nothing like that. But if you like football films where they're hard hitting, the typical drama, it's worth seeing. Some of the acting, get to stuff I didn't like. Well, stuff I liked. Another thing I like, a lot of it was really Christian based. It made a strong, this is a Catholic school, but it made a lot of strong point to point out that this was a Christian school. From people praying to certain characters, a guy who wasn't a Catholic but he was a Baptist, who stood up for God when it comes to sexual purity, didn't have sex with his girlfriend. Just a lot of things about humility and putting yourself last. And they were direct. I mean, they quoted scripture in here and stuff like that. So I was very surprised by that. So it's not a quote unquote Christian film, but it's definitely, some positive. They painted Christianity in a positive light than what's normally portrayed in Hollywood movies. Now, the negative, times I felt they just really tried to go overboard with the drama. Not that the stuff that happens based on a true story, but the music and the score of the film just really overboard with the sappiness and all the melodrama stuff. I just got really predictable and like, come on, man, I don't need it. At times the film, I mean, it was really sad for a lot of the film. The adversity they felt, which goes back to some of the stuff I did like. A lot of the characters were flawed. It did feel kind of realistic in that sense, so I did like that as well. Some of the acting just wasn't that good. It felt like speeches. It felt like they were trying to add instead of it coming off natural. So that was a problem as well. Some of the speeches that some of the characters gave was like, like message, just overboard with the message type of stuff. But again, overall, I could recommend this film if you're a high school football fan. You would definitely like the action and the in depth they gave to the detail that they gave to couple of the games. You know what I'm saying? You feel like you were in it. So. That's my thought. I give the movie like a B minus. Definitely go see it if this is your type of film. See what costs the blog. Kobe Suss on them out. Triples.